Hello and welcome. I thought we would talk a little bit today about the idea of avoidance and how, yes, this might temporarily help us feel safe, but how it also means that we don't step into things to learn that they are safe or to learn that they can teach us something and help us grow and develop. And I think it's really tempting to avoid, of course, we all do it. But you know what made me think about this was a couple of weeks ago, I spent 3 nights at a spa, a place where most of the time, most people are walking around in swimwear. And it got me thinking because in that place, what I saw were so many different bodies, including mine. Some that were slim, some that were bigger, some that were tall, some that were short, some that were old, some that were young. They were all bodies, and there were all sorts of sizes and shapes and backgrounds there. And actually, in the past, I would have avoided such a place because I would have had lots of thoughts around my body not being good enough, shame about it being seen, and thinking that it wasn't adequate to be visible. And yet there was a place where there were so many shapes and sizes. There weren't two the same. There weren't two that matched up. They were just individual bodies allowing their people to have amazing experiences at the spa. And I think that we live in a world where society, particularly Western society, creates and sells us an idea of perfection. Western society only really, maybe there are some little changes in the media and in social media, but in most of what we see and experience out there in the media and social media, there's this idea of perfection that's portrayed again and again and again and again. And even if you were to ask some kind of AI system to give you an image, the chances are that AI would still give you an image that was what was deemed to be acceptable or beautiful by some in Western society. And so we never really get the chance to normalize. We never get the chance to see other bodies if we avoid situations where we have to perhaps show a bit more of our body than we're maybe comfortable with. So what I want to invite you to do today is you don't have to go to a spa, you don't have to walk down the street in a swimming costume. But I invite you to go out there, particularly as summer's coming and we're a little bit less covered up, and go out there with new eyes, with eyes that really go into the world as if they've never seen humans before. Go out with curiosity in your mind and just check out, okay, what am I seeing around me? Because what the media gives me as the norm is really not the norm. Check out the people around you. Check out the normality of all different shapes and sizes. We don't have to be the same. We don't want to be the same. We don't have to have a standard to our bodies. Now, we're not saying we don't care about health and well-being, but actually we put too much on weight and shape and size in our well-being. What we're saying is, does my body allow me to do the things I want to do? Does my mind allow me to do the things I want to do in relation to my body? And if that's no, if you have a mind that says you can't show this or you're not okay enough to do this, I want you to get curious. Okay, why is it saying that? Is it trying to protect me? What's it protecting me from? Do I actually need protecting from that? So when you have a mind that says, don't do that, don't go there, don't allow others to see you, I want you to question that, and I want you to look around you at the normality of difference, at the normality of us having every shape and size that we can imagine as a nation and as a race and as human beings. We're not designed to be the same. We're designed to be uniquely different and be us. And so I invite you not to avoid those situations, but to step into situations where we start to really see the beauty in difference, the beauty in our uniqueness. We start to break down those awful stereotypes that mean that we do avoid. And we can step into things saying, I belong. I don't need a certain shape or size. I still belong and I'm still worthy of being here. Let's step into the world without avoidance, unless, of course, that avoidance is important to keep us safe. But if it's only a perceived perception or it's safe from people's judgments, let's see that their judgments are the problem, not our bodies. Take care, everyone. Bye bye for now.